Live, but Friday Night Live. I have to say, last night I got home late from work, but um, I sat down on the couch for a few minutes before we were going to do Thursday Night Live, and I was just so worn out, I just fell asleep. And that's why there was no Thursday Night Live. So hopefully some of you will be joining me tonight. I know there's others that go live on Friday nights, but I really wanted to do this project. It is not only a different kind of altered book, but also a design team project for scrapbooking with me. So I'm going to give it just for a couple of minutes for everybody to come in, who's coming in, and then we're going to get started. These work days are killing me. But I want to get, I want to be able to do this with you guys tonight because I'm so excited to try this. Hello to whoever just came in. I have not done this, nor have I seen anybody else do it. Not to say that it hasn't been done before, but I'm going to be using my kit from November from Scrapbooking With Me, and it's the Echo Park, no it's not, it's Cartabella Farmhouse plants. And we're going to be using some burlap sheets. And if you remember this little book that I bought from Dollar Tree a while back, we're going to be using it. This is a little book we're going to be altering it. And then we're going to be using this little photo album here to incorporate some of it in there. So, I haven't seen who is joining me yet, so please say hello. But anyway, we're going to get started. I'm going to put you down here and I'll show you what I have in mind. So just hang tight. Okay. Hopefully we can see. All right, so I got several things out here. Some of the little goodies from here. This is a tree cutting that I received in the kit. Hello to whoever just came in. And like I said, we're going to be using this paper and some other plain paper from the kit. So basically, I already took out pages from this because it absolutely needed to be thinner. And I was looking for the middle of the spine again. And I think I have it almost. Anyway. And then I wanted to find this part. Now this is going to be a little tricky because I've never done it before. So first thing we're going to do is put this together. Before I start doing any kind of pages or anything like that, I want to join this and this. So I am going to try to take the two books to meld together. Now I did make one mistake when I chose this book. This book was actually, the pages were actually sewn in, and you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but some of the little strings that were in here. So when I took it apart, I had to be careful how I put the other one in. So I'm trying to look to see where the middle of the book is, because I want the middle of the spine so this book fits in flat. And I think that's it right there. Okay. So then the middle of this book was a little bit easier to find because it had the plastic marking right down through here. So I want to put this book together so that when we close it up, it not only has altered pages to it, but it also has a photo album in it. And I just thought that I have never seen this done before, and I wanted to see if it could be done. So that's what we're going to do. So So the first part of this process is the construction. So let's see what we can do here. We find that middle page again. There we go. Now I'm going to be using my little kit here that I got a while back. And we definitely want to hold these pages down. So let's go with that. Now what I'm going to do is take, I'm just measuring out really how far back, you know, this can go. Because it won't work unless we can get it to go all the way back to the very back of the spine. So I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to use this bone folder here to push this back and make sure that my pages are even. And then clip this on. Oops. We can hold this back. So that is the first part. Now this is also a hard spine, so I'm not sure how well we're going to be able to punch through it, but we're going to give it the old college try because I really want to do this. It was just an idea that came to me when I was looking at these little books. I was looking for a book to alter for Christmas and then a little photo album. And I want to make sure I got the pages straight. And I just really wanted to get this done. So I'm going to leave this out flat. And I'm going to take my awl. This is not a very thick spine here, so I think we should be able to punch through it. So what I'm going to do is come down about 1/4 of an inch. And make sure that I'm in the middle of the spine as well. I want to punch down straight through it. And it's going to take some pressure, but I think we can do this. And we did. We pierced it. Now I'm just going to take my tool and go all the way through it to make the hole wider so that we can see. Now I didn't quite get through the middle, but that's okay. We'll do it on this side. I'm going to go in the middle. Whoops. And in fact, I think I'm going to do this right here. I'm going to start from this side and see where our hole goes. There we go. And I'm going to make that bigger so that our needle will go through that. Okay. And then we're going to come down here to about 1/4 of an inch up as well. And punch through. This is really tough. But I think we can do it. There we go. I'm trying to make the hole big enough so I can recognize where the awl went in with the needle and everything. And I think I can see right through this. Okay. Now we're going to use some red binding thread. And I'm using this wax red linen. Hi, Lorraine. How are you, dear? Like I said, if you read the title, we're making a very different kind of altered book. I am infusing an altered book with a photo album. I haven't seen this done before. Like I said, I think it was an original idea. It may not be an original idea. I don't know. But this is what, until somebody corrects me, I'm making it an original idea. So, let me find a, maybe this would be good to go through that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the middle. Let me have to shut the book to get there. Go through the middle. Yep, binding is very different. I'm going to go through the middle, and then I'm going to leave some string hanging down. And then I'm going to go through the top. Well, I'm through the first layer, but I can't get through the photo album layer. Okay, wait a minute. I'll find it in a minute. I don't want to go through. I'm just trying to find what hole I went through. Now, I'll come back through the back because I can see it now. There we go. I'm going to come up through here. Oops, pull this back down. And then we're going to come back down here where we put our last hole at, like so, and pull it through. Then we're going to come up through the middle again. That's where all my thread went. We're going to come up through the middle. And you see where this string is hanging on this side? When we come up through the middle, again, we're going to make sure that our needle comes up on this side. And that will help secure our little album in there. So we're going to come up through the middle. Okay, so you can see I'm on either side of the string right here. So I'm just going to clip off that excess, a little extra there. And then we're going to tie this in the middle to secure our binding. There we go. And then we can leave these hanging down if we want to, or we can cut them shorter. I'm going to cut them to the same length. I like to leave them hanging because every once in a while I like to have dangles or something on them. Now, so this is going to be an altered book photo album. And I'm hoping that this works when I shut this book. And it does. Look, it fits all nicely inside there. So we can decorate our pages now. Like I said, I pulled several pages out. And we're going to glue the pages that I pulled out together. So we'll glue these two pages together. Actually, these two pages here together. And this will be down. Even though this is a little ripped right here, we'll just cover it. I'm just going to pull it back a little bit because it was actually glued to that. But we'll cover that up. And then this is a free page. And then we have our photo album in the middle. And then we can decorate these pages back here for our altered book as well. Or what I might do is just do these pages all together, and then leave this page open and this page open, then the photo album, and then we'll have mostly altered book back here. So that's what we're going to work on next, because I really don't like that. I don't want to take the chance that I'll be able to cover that up. So let's start that process. And I'm going to use some just regular art glitter glue for that. Let me pull this page up. Okay. So this page and this page is going to go together, but we're going to make a little side pocket out of it. So I'm just going to flatten this down. I'm going to flatten these two pages, and I'm going to make a little pocket right out of here so we can put some tags and stuff in. So I'm just going to run a little bead of glue on the top edge and the bottom edge. And I am just going to run a little tiny bead of glue down the middle where the binding is. Separate that page. Okay. So now we have this. We have a little pocket area here. And we have some sturdiness on the front side. And then we have this page and this page. Then we have the little photo album. And we can cut mats and backgrounds and stuff for the photo album. But right now we're just going to concentrate on doing the inside. And I'm going to put my needle back up inside my little kit here. And it's kind of farmhousey, so we might take some corner protectors. So I'm going to take some of these out. We may put corner protectors on them. All right. So let's see. We're going to do the cover, and I want to make sure that this is going to stay down. So we're going to put a way to tie this up in here. And I'm thinking that I may put some let's see what I've got in here. I may use a brad instead of one of these things and just tie some twine around it. But I need to put the cover on first. So this is what I'm going to use for the cover. I love this. And I'm also going to put some paper down because it's not quite long enough. So I have some scrap paper left over from the little project that I did with the gift card holders. I'm sorry, y'all, if it seems like I don't know what I'm doing. I do have a plan in mind. I'm just kind of scatterbrained, you know, after working and stuff. So I'm just going to cut this off. And then this is going to go on top and bottom. So I'm going to cut this in half. I don't want to get the length, the measurement of the length on it. So we're just going to go to right here because I'm actually going to put something to cover up the binding on here. So we're going to have 5 1/8, maybe 5 1/16. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit short, but that's okay because I want to put something over the side of this to cover it up. Probably another piece of this mat, this stuff. So I am going to just, let's see, that's about 3 inches. I'm just going to cut this in half. Move that for right now. And we're going to glue down the 2 parts of it. So I'm just trying to use every little thing I have so I don't have any scraps left over. Okay, I'm going to bring that to the edge. Okay. And then I'm going to glue this down to the bottom. It's so nice to have you guys here with me tonight. I hope that you're all doing well and that you're getting ready for Christmas. Okay, so now I want to I don't mind that brown there, actually. But I think I want to cover this all up over here like this. And I got to cut off this part. I'm hoping my cutting board will cut this little banding strip off. So we're going to turn it over, not on the, we need to cut it on the paper side. So about right there. And I am going to cut the rest of it with scissors because it didn't cut through. I don't want to turn it on the burlap side. Okay. There we go. So let's see how that looks right now. See, I like the way that just leaves that little bit right there. And again, I'm going to cut it about the same size as the paper because remember, we're going to put a wrap around the side of it. Oops, cut it on the wrong side. See if I can get it cut again. There we go. That's about right there. So we're just going to add some glue to this. And I might actually add a piece of lace to that on the top. Because you know there's lace in Farmhouse. I had a piece of lace for the spine. And we're just going to try to centrally put this in the middle. Okay. Good deal. Okay, so let's see what I got in my stash down here. Gotta be something sort of solid. And let's look at some other kits. I've had lace in other kits too that I'm trying to look for. Not that one. Let's see, was it in this? Yep, it was in this one. All right, let's look at this for a second. I love this wide trim here. And that's lovely, and I like that. We are going to have to put something over there. So let's look. Let me look for a little scrap of paper here that I had from some other projects that were off-white. I know I had some. That's yellow. Yes, I like that. That would go good. So that's 1/4 of an inch. Eight and 1/4. So 1 1/4 inches is what we need. By 1 1/4 inches by 6 1/2. It was almost the right size there. All right, you guys, y'all need to speak. I feel like I'm rambling to myself over here. I'm just bending this around here. Just trying to give it some form. Make sure I'm covering up all of this part right here. Okay. I'm just going to glue the first half on first. then while this is drying, I'm just going to put some clips on it while it is drying, just to hold that down. Because it is going over that burlap, so I'm going to make sure that stays down for a few minutes. And then we're going to measure this. Oh, that's going to be pretty like that, I think. What do you guys think? And then we're going to put this Christmas tree, and that's going to be the focus, is the Christmas tree. Or should I use the smaller? That way I can put some on each side. Maybe I'll do that too. Let's look and see what this one looks like. See if this is going to be wide enough. I think so. I think this will be better because it'll have a definitive edge. And we may use this right here inside of our book as well. Yeah, I think I like that because it'll be able to give me my own edge on each side. And we'll do something else for the spine. Uh-oh. Still didn't stick on the back there good. We'll fix it. Well, it appears that I did not give it enough time to dry. But that's okay. I'm always impatient. You guys know that. Okay. Maybe I will use this one. You know what? We need to glue paper on that back before I do that. But I think we are going to use that one. And then use the smaller trim on the inside. So, let's find another scrap we can use. It's big enough to fit in half here. We can do one on the front, on the top, and do this on the bottom. I'm not sure that we have enough of this one to cut in half. And I don't think I have any smaller scraps, and I don't want to tear a whole big piece in half. So let's just make it work. We'll have a Tim Gunn moment, if you know who he is, and make it work. Oops. There we go. That piece was perfect. Now I'm going to have to cut this one down just a wee bit. And it does not matter this holes here because that's going to be covered up. All right. Then we're going to take another sheet of our burlap and cut it down as well. Okay. Oh, I hate doing that. I feel like I'm dulling my blade. This is the last blade I have too. There we go. Let's see if that works. See, I didn't measure this one. I should have, but I didn't. So we'll go about another 1/4 of an inch. And to cut this so I don't have to completely dull my blade before we get through cutting paper. You know, it's like when you have an idea in your head and you want to get it just perfect. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I have this idea and I really want it to work. And I'm just trimming the little rough pieces of burlap off there. Okay. Okay. Now, where is that lace? That's perfect. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Now, if I need to trim it off again, I will. I usually like to cut it just a tiny bit longer, so I have some room to work with. Okay. So I'm going to put glue on the spine first. Because if I can line the spine up, then the rest of it will be even. Okay. Okay, now when that gets good and dry, we'll trim up the little edges a little bit. Okay. So I want this to play a role in it, but we're going to have to decorate our tree somehow. So that's going to be the last piece I put down there. Now let's look at our brads and see what I want on the front. You guys are quiet. You got to help me out here. I think I like the little farmhouse, or either maybe one of these bigger ones. I'm not sure. I'm going to use this one on the back because I used the red paper, the red snowflake paper. So this one will go on the back. And I wish there was a Christmas tree one, but there's not. We'll just use this plaid one. I like plaid. Okay. So now we're going to decide where we're going to put these. And I'm going to use my teeny tiniest hole to punch a hole in it. And I'm just going to put it right in the middle. Kind of find the middle of the book and just go back about, let's see. Yeah, I got plenty of room. I don't want that front. I think I'm going to set it back about half an inch. Okay. And then line that up with this side. There we go. Oh, I'm going to do my brads. There we go. And we'll cover those up with some decorative stuff. The inside. And let's put this on the front. And then we can do our twine later. We don't have to do it right away. Okay. So we're going to tie our twine and tie it right here and bring it over to here and make us a little opening. A closure, I mean, because it's going to be quite thick. Now the tree. I really want this tree, but that tree is looking kind of plain. So let's see what we got here. I want to outline it, or we can put a title on it, or I like this too. We could do some layering. That's what we could do. A little bit of layering. Collaging. And I might change my mind about the tree. I don't know. But I'm going to use that tree here somewhere. I just don't know where. Hello to whoever just came in. I'm really trying to make a decision about what. See, I like that Christmas tree farm. This is the side. Let's put it closer to this side. And then we can put the Christmas tree farm here. Oh, I missed what was being said. I'm sorry. That place is pretty. That lace. Oh, a title would be pretty. I like the tree. Yeah, I like the tree too. That's why I really like this the little Christmas tree farm thing up here. I just wish I could get it on there without doing the tree. I don't mind that though. I don't mind it being covered up a little bit. We can do Christmas tree farm for there. And honestly, I almost want to take out some of these little tiny brads here and make like little ornaments on it before I glue it down, but that's going to make that really bulky. Let's see what I got in my stash. Hello, what are we making? Well, I'll show you. So I bought this little book, that little gifty book like this that has all the little, positive motivational sayings or whatever, and I'm altering that book. But I also bought a photo album that I wanted to include it into an altered book. So I just dreamt this up in my head. I don't know if it's already been done or not, but I know I did it. Yeah, I know, but that's what I was thinking. So anyway, I created this book. Got a pocket here, a page here. And then what I did was I bound in a photo album. So I sewed it in inside the book. So you can have a photo album and an altered book at the same time. So we're going to decorate all these pages and stuff like that. So, and then I just punched the little holes in there with my crocodile and put some brad in, and I'm going to tie some twine around the brads when I get finished and to make an enclosure. So that's what I'm working on, and I'm working on the cover right now. I like the Christmas tree, and I want that to be the focal point, but I also like this little sign that says Christmas Tree Farm, and I really want to incorporate that on my front page too. So I'm thinking I am going to do that. And if it's covered up a little, the star is covered up underneath it, it doesn't really bother me. So, and then too, I could cut that open star off. I know y'all don't scream. I could cut this star off right here, incorporate this, and then have another star up here. But it's green, so I don't know if I want green or not. I can bend it back and glue it down. It's not a big deal. So I'm trying to think, do I want to cut the open star of it off and just make a tree and put some ornaments on it, and then put a plain star up there? Or do I want to, because I have another star punch too. Or do I want to leave the open frame? I'm still going to use this regardless. And just glue it down like that. Do a little collaging on it. Because I'm going to use that Christmas tree theme regardless. And I like this one too. It says Merry Christmas. I could use that up there. And that would make it all fit. But I just don't like that as much as I like Christmas Tree Farm. Give me some ideas, peoples. I am going to use this. I keep saying that because I'm talking myself into it. But I'm trying to decide if I want to leave the open star or if I want to do something else and just have a tree. Could I do what? Could you change the star? Yeah, I can change the star. I can cut that piece off and put another star up there. And it's what I was thinking about doing because I really, truly wanted, where's my other thing? I had a star punch so I could punch out another star and do it that way. I'm trying to watch for you guys. Let me look and see what I got. As far as... Oh, look. I got little sequins I could glue on there, too. And they're small. And these are Christmas colors. Got red. And royal blue and silver. And... all kinds of colors. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the star punch. Okay. I'm going to glue this down. Actually, I'm not going to glue this down, but I am going to put it on there. That way the tree can actually live underneath there. So this will be on top of it. It has some little bells there too. Might incorporate. And I got some foam, some 3D foam tape that came with the kit. So in case you missed it, this is my design team kit from Scrapbooking with Me. And my schedule has just been so wonky that I just have not... I'm going to move this back just a little bit so my tree can go up, you know. It won't be impeding my tree on the edges on this side. Okay, so now do I want it like this? And we're going to cut the little tree star off. Oh, as much as it breaks my heart, we're going to do it anyway. And just round that just a little bit. There we go. Round that off a little bit. Now, Maybe I'll do it on this side. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Because that'll leave a little bit more room for the star. Let's turn the tree around. Do we like it better on that side? Let's see. What do you think? And have the tree coming over here. Really don't even need a star on it, but you know, we will put a star or something on it. What do you think, guys? Okay. So we're going to do that. And I can put like a little star up here or not. We'll see how it looks when we get it all glued down and see what it looks like. All right. But I am going to do something else to this tree. I want to outline it with something. So I am going to take a little bit of gathered twigs. I like gathered twigs. And I also have some silver. Oh gosh, I'm scared I'm going to hit this, y'all. Oh. Sorry, I got to move my tripod just for momentarily here. There we go. I'm going to hit this with some, the tree with some distress ink a little bit, just to kind of define it a little bit, so it's just not laying flat on the page. That's the side I said I was going to do. Inside it's farmhouse. Okay. It almost looks black, but it's not. It's brown, I promise. Now, I think on the bottom down here where the trunk of the tree is, I am just going to color all that in with ink. Make it a real tree trunk. And see, that stands out so much better with the ink around it, or at least I think it does. Y'all can let me know what you think, but I like it. Okay. And you know what else? A part of this tree can go underneath that lace there if it wants to. And I'm also going to ink up this. Gotta make it match. Those who are watching who know me well will probably wonder when I was going to break out the ink. I love distressing. Okay. Yeah, I Actually, I like that a lot. Okay. You're at work watching? Thanks, Lorraine. Just pop in and out if you want to. I was thinking about popping up the tree, but I'm not going to because it has all these little tiny edges and stuff on it. And if you open and close it too much, I'm afraid they'll get ruined. So I am not going to do that. So I'm just going to pop this down right here at the bottom. And then we'll put some decorations on the tree. But I love how the inking does around there. Okay, so then we're going to put this right here. And we might put something else on the other side of it. But I think I might put a little tiny star up there. But I think I don't want the green star. This is green. This is the center that came out of that. Yeah, I don't want a green star. So I have to find my star punch and make one. But I can always do that later. I would like to start on the inside of the book at some time before we adjourn for the evening. But if not, what I'm going to do is finish it up tomorrow. Whatever we don't get done tonight. However long I can last or you guys can last or, you know, whatever. And I'm going to finish it up tomorrow and just put out a video. I also got my new kit for December in, and it's so cute. And I'll have that video out maybe tomorrow or Sunday. I don't know yet. So I don't want to put that too close to the edge over here. Okay. I actually can put another little foam square in there now to make that hold up a little bit better. Oh, I hate taking the backing off foam tape sometimes. There we go. Make that stand up a little bit better there. Okay. Now, I was going to see what kind of, I was going to use sequins, but I don't know. They're so bright, but we'll see. Let's see. I don't know about silver. Oh, I tremble every time I open these packages of sequins because they tend to just jump everywhere. But I'm quite not ready to pour them all out in the case. And that should be enough right there for the... They just fell out. And that really isn't... that's more of a bluish color than green. But I actually think we have enough green on here with a tree. So I'm not using green. I'm going to use silver, gold, and a few red. I'm going to try to take these down to the bottom before I open it up this time. I don't think it really matters because no matter what you do, you get sequins everywhere when you use them. Okay. All right. Let's get some little beads on here. Little sequins on here. Where's my little picker upper? I don't know if this is good or not. Okay, so we're just going to tap out a little glue. I'll do a few at a time. Oh, come on, get off my finger. Might need just a little bit more glue, but we'll see. Okay, this is the hard, tedious part. We might have should have done this last. I'm not going to be able to open the book probably for a while. Okay. Oops, not there. Well, I didn't take out enough silver and gold, but you know what? I'm just going to fill it in with red. Who cares? Okay. I think that's cute anyway. And let's see. No. Let me look inside the book. See what's in here. We might use. One of these cute little tags might be cute up there. I have an idea. I have this little tag, these tiny little tags on the page, and this is a star. It is like a wood wrap star. So I thought I would just cut the outline of it and see if it's big enough to put on my tree. And of course I'll ink the edges to make it look more like the rest of it. Yes, I think that's big enough. But why does this look warped? Okay. Again, you guys are just too quiet. Let's see. Okay, y'all, I'm just trying to work on this little star idea I have. And if it doesn't work, then I'll take it off. It's not a big deal. But I think it will. There we go. Let me do it this way. Tell it better as a star that way. Now, we have a little shimmer pen here, and I'm just going to go over it with a shimmer pen so it shines a little bit. Oh, that's pretty. And I think I'm going to go around the tree, just on the inside of where I have it distressed a little bit. Uh-oh, I have a sequin to fall off. That's okay, I'll fix it. This is why I said I probably should have waited on the front until we finish, but that's all right. I may have to repair sequins. That's okay too. Okay. Put that over there for a minute. I am going to cut out another little let's see. Let me see something for a minute. You know, I really don't like to waste anything. I use it in the nth little scrap or anything. Okay. Now I'm just going to barely touch the sides of this with ink. And at the bottom, I'm going to glue that just right on top of the trunk of the tree, and it says Merry Christmas. Well, maybe. No, let's not put it upside down, though. That would be tragic. Okay. Oh, I think that's cute. All right. Now I'm just going to go and measure. I'm going to put these corners on our book. But I think I'm going to wait till I cover the inside of it first, so I can hit all the corners and stuff. Move these out of the way. So let's measure this while all this stuff is drying. Where's my ruler? Okay, so we know this is going to be 6.5 by 5.5. And I'm okay if some of this burgundy stays on there. No, these pages, I'll cover the whole pages up. So, let's find a page we like for the inside. Now, this is not going to be long enough without this banding strip here to cover the whole page. So we're going to see some of that. I'm going to leave this border down here this beige, that's okay with me. And it might even be okay for this right here, because what I'm going to do, I think, is put a little ribbon trim on the pages that, you know, that I don't like. So we're just going to cut this off. And I'm just going to cut enough of it off. Okay. Although I could do this right here and put it down to the bottom. Where's that lace I had? And this could be at the top. I like that. If there's a little color back there, I don't even mind that, really. Quarter of an inch. Oh, shoot, I should have waited to put that in there. I'm going to do it on the outside, so it doesn't really matter. I don't want that to crinkle. Okay. Now some of these pages I'm going to cover with solid paper and then use the decorative paper just, you know, in the middle or as a pocket or something like that. But on the hardbound pages, I just want to cover up as much as possible. I'm gonna maybe add a pocket to this at the bottom, which is not a bad idea. Sometimes I'll do this. I'll make a lace pocket. I like that too. So guys, I'm just kind of utilizing my scraps here. Okay. Before I put this in here, let's find the middle and cut like a little thumb hole. we'll just make this like a little tag pocket or, you know, a small photo. I like that hanging off a little bit, I think. I'm just kind of creating now on the fly, guys. Just whatever I like. I like to mix different textures and whatever. Whoops. I want to highlight some of the beautiful things that were in the kit and some things added to it. Okay. Now, let's see. Oh, I like that. We're going to take this and I'm just going to ink the edges and put that in the middle. Kind of matches the page. And I'm not going to puff it up because I really don't want, you know. I might just use the plain flowers. I think I like that better. Because this all says Merry Christmas here. That piece will get used though. With the photo album and adding pictures and everything, this is going to be pretty chunky. So I really don't want to add too much volume in the pages. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so now we're going to do this one page right here. Now when we get to the photo album, this has like a little page here. We can cut out and put something in the middle, like I think this would be lovely on that page right there. Just pull the paper out, ink around the edges and stuff. I think it'd be really pretty. And I think on this page here, I am going to, I don't know, maybe add some solid paper and then add to it. Let's see what I want over there. I love this paper. It's so pretty. It's so hard to choose something on there to use. That's too busy together. Nope. All this is kind of busy. I like it. I'm going to put this on here. Now what I might do is down these seams here, I may take a gold paint marker or a white paint marker or something and go down. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. But okay. Oh, I got cascading of projects falling down on me, y'all. I think I need to cut off just a tiny bit more. About 1/8 of an inch. Perfect. Okay, so now I know that I have a little bit hanging down here, but that's where that lace is going to come into play. I'm just taking my little tool here. And this is from my bookmaking kit. So I'm going to take my little lace here. And this is going across the top. Of course, I'm going to cut it, but... Okay. All right. And then we'll do this side. Y'all ever have a hard time telling which side of the lace is the right side? Oh, I do sometimes. Okay. So there we can put a little pocket. We can put a picture, but we got plenty of pictures, so what we're going to do is create some journaling space. But we have a pocket here, and I think I'm going to cut some paper to fit this and line the inside of it. But I am going to take, this is a cutout I had from another little project that I did. It's too big. No, we've got to find something smaller. I'm going to use this little frame. And we'll put that in the middle. And we're going to make this a tuck spot for a journaling card. So we're just going to ink up the edges here. See, this is what I mean about saving scraps and stuff. Especially things you punch out like this. This was the center, though, of some little things that I die cut out making a baby album. And now I'm going to be using it for something else. And I'm going, even though this is brown, I'm going to ink the edges because I don't want the white showing, you know, like that. Okay, and we're going to put this down here in the corner for a tuck spot, and I'm just going to glue on the bottom just a little bit, and this one edge here, and we're going to stick it down right there, so that way we can have us a little tuck spot. And these are blank on the back. So these would make nice little journaling spots. I'll ink around the edge of this. And there we have that. So there's the cover, the front, this next page, and then we're going to do the next page, which is going to be a full page like this. And I'm going to cover this full page, and I'm going to do it with a piece of plain cardstock. And I have some beautiful red cardstock that came with the kit, and that is what I'm going to be using. And these pages present a little bit different because a little wide open. This is 5 1/4 by 6 1/2. So cut the branding strip off. Cut 5 1/4. And another 5 1/4. We can do another page. I think I can do 2 pages at once by 6 1/2. Okay. Somehow that's a little bit off. I don't know how I got to be 1/8 of an inch off, but whatever. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're going to glue this page in. Before I do, I'm going to distress the bottom of the page on both sides. And then I'm going to distress on this side. Although it's probably not going to show at all, I'm still going to do it. Trying to decide if I want plain paper, if I want textured. I think I might want textured. All right, guys, we're going on that 2 hours. Why don't somebody say something? I guess we're not going to get to the photo album part, but really the photo album part is just the easiest part. You're just going to fit photos in here. They're 4x6 photos, and you can just put sleeves in here for your photos to go into. I mean, you know, paper for them to go into. So, and then we're just going to glue this down, and then we're going to maybe create a pocket with some of the pattern paper. Since we're going to have plenty of places for photos in the middle, I think we should have places for being able to write and document and everything. So I think that's what we should use these altered pages for. Okay. So let's look. All these little places right here, we can put solid cardstock on the back, like so. Maybe white or off-white, and then we can use these for journaling cards. All the little scraps and things. So let's take a page and not using my cut apart pages. I like that. Okay, so we're going to cut 3 inches. That's perfect size for a pocket. Scraps over there. Take about 1/4 of an inch off. Yeah, a little bit more. Well, it would probably help if Donna measured, but I'm tired. I don't feel like measuring tonight, y'all. Let's just cut and make sure it fits. There we go. Okay. So make that little pocket for some journaling pockets. And we're going to eyeball the middle of it. cut us a little thumbnail out of there. And then we're going to ink the edges. Oops. Okay. There we go. Oh, see that? Got another little pocket. Do we want to put anything on these? And see, once you get paper on here, that burgundy metal really doesn't stand out. Kind of picks up the berries in here and the little flowers in there. Okay. So, guys, it is been an hour, almost an hour and 50 minutes. So we are going to probably call it a night. And I will finish this, but like I said, you got the basic construction. If you missed the basic construction of how I put this in and what I did to join up the book with the photo album, go back to the beginning of the live and you can see how I did that. I used red waxed linen thread to sew it in, and I used lace and trims from the collection. So anyway, tune in to tomorrow. It'll either be tomorrow I post it or Sunday when I post it, but it'll all get posted and you can see what it looks like. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all again real soon. And don't forget to subscribe if you've not yet subscribed to my channel. And don't forget to tap the bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks a bunch. Bye. It doesn't want me to say goodbye.